on Saturday, disappointing loss. Even Stanislaus doesn't have the best record, but then again, they have some big wins this season. What didn't go right for you guys on Saturday?
Well, regardless of what their record is, the team and us, I mean, we understand that anybody in our conference, regardless of what their record is going to be a tough night for us. I mean, that's just the way our conference is, which I find very exciting. There's a lot of parity in our conference. So we didn't really go into that game thinking that whatsoever. Unfortunately, we just didn't give our best performance. We did have all week to prepare for them, and for whatever reason, it was just one of those nights that we weren't clicking in certain areas that we need to, obviously, to be successful. Even though we were played as poorly as we did, we still had opportunities to win the game. And we just didn't give our A game, and we know we have to give that every single night in this conference.
Final home games of the regular season this week. Some big ones against San Marcos, also San Diego. Obviously, you know what happened. We went on the road trip down there to both of those schools. I'm sure you don't have to say much to kind of get the squad pumped up for both of these matchups.
No, I'm sure for a number of reasons. I mean, obviously, we're all not happy with our performance last weekend, so we're coming off of that. We have our last two home games this week were two opponents that we have not beaten yet in our conference. So there's a lot of motivational things, let alone it's down the stretch here for conference and conference standings, and we have senior day on Saturday. And really, for me, it's just kind of trying to manage, the emotions of our players and just keeping them focused for these next 3 or 4 or 5 days, because there's really a lot going on.
So let's talk about the Thursday San Marcos. What did you learn facing them the last time around, and what will be the plan on Thursday?
Well, we're just going to kind of throw the last time away. There was a lot of different factors, in my opinion, that came into that game last time at San Marcos. And this week we're approaching it like we do any other game, as far as just preparing for the scout and preparing what they're going to run offensively from a personnel standpoint, and then obviously in their half-court offense. And but like I tell the team all the time, we go into every game knowing certain things. Really, I'm trying to put a little bit more focus on us this week, and really just making sure that we're ready to go, and that we're focused and we understand the magnitude of these games, and that we can't have, as I say, any more hiccups this season, the last 2 weeks of the regular season.
Yeah, how do you keep that focus, especially, I know probably some gals that are thinking about Saturday, San Diego, the first place team, but how do you keep that focus just on purely San Marcos on Thursday?
I actually don't think they're thinking ahead to San Diego at all. I don't. I mean, they have not a good feeling in their stomach from the first time we played San Marcos as well. So I'm confidently can say that they're focused on San Marcos. We won't even mention, as I always say, San Diego, and I don't think they're looking ahead. Sure, it's the seniors' last home game, potentially on Saturday, but again, our focus is on San Marcos, and the girls understand that.
We won't talk about Saturday's opponent, but on Senior Day, a special day for the seniors, kind of talk about that.
Yeah, we know Senior Day is always bittersweet from an emotional standpoint. I mean, this year we have 7 seniors, so we have a good bulk of our team that this is the last time around for them, and so we just want to go out. We've talked about this as a team. It's half of our team, and we just want to really play the best basketball that we can, and we want to do everything that we can in our power for our seniors to go out on as much of a positive note as they can, and that's really where our focus is right now.
All right, Coach. Thanks.
Can I add one thing?
You betcha.
What I'd like to add is also Thursday night for our San Marcos game. It is also Pink Night for us, which is just want to let everybody know, anybody fans out there, to come to the game. Feel free to wear pink. It is in honor of anyone who is possibly currently going through any cancer treatments or cancer survivors. This is something that women's basketball, collegiate women's basketball, does across the country. It's a special night, and just want to make sure everyone is aware that it's Pink Night on Thursday.
Great. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.